Hey, what's up everybody? Rod J back again, and today I'm going to take a look at Gonzo Imperial Porter from Flying Dog. On the front there, it says Let's Party. This comes in at 9.2 ABV. They do have a date on here as well as when to enjoy for optimal freshness. Outside of that, nothing else really much on the label. As you can see there, not really too much to really share along those lines. So let's go ahead and get this one open and get it into a glass. And Flying Dog is out of the East Coast and out of the Maryland area. All right, ready for a nice Imperial Porter. So a lot of times with this style of beer, people will drink them more towards the colder type months with the higher ABV, although I am okay to drink this one pretty much any time of year. Whenever I feel the need and I have the urge and I have the crave, I sit back to enjoy this beer. But I actually gave it a pour here, and it came out with a larger head than I expected. It wasn't even overly aggressive, but you know, it did come out that way, so that's fine. It'll settle down. And while it does, let's talk about the beer itself. Nice dark color, deep dark brown, not fully jet black. The head itself has a nice tan beige color, some nice foaminess. This may actually lace the glass nicely as it ends up going down. As far as anything else to really pick up from the appearance, nothing much really there. Nice aroma, get a nice sweetness coming out from the malts. Getting kind of a toffee type feel in the aroma. Slight bit of a caramelly type feel. You get a little bit of a roastiness, but as far as the taste, although it does have a nice feel of the toffee in there as well, but it has a great nuttiness in the taste itself. Texture a little more, I'll say a little more rough, in that it's not as smooth as what I thought it may be, but that's all right because you kind of expect it to maybe have a little bit more of a bite with this type of beer. The back of my throat, I'm really picking up a lot of that nice roasty flavor from the malts. It's really sticking with me nicely. It has a nice duration of the malt roastiness. I'm getting a nice tone of the flavor also on the lips and on the tongue. It's got a little bit of kind of like a burnt type feel in here as well. It's got that bitter bite, kind of like that stronger coffee type bitterness type bite with it. Leaves some nice remnants there as well, kind of towards the front of the mouth. Going down in the throat, a little bit of a scratchy feel. A nice stickiness now in the cheeks as it warms up a little bit more as I'm going down more of the glass. But it has a nice presence around it. Body wise, nice medium to full body on the beer. Some of the lacing you can now see taking place on the glass as well. Head is really hanging in nicely. The one thing that's really starting to stand out more is kind of that roastiness as it becomes warmer. That's actually becoming a little bit stronger in there as well. Getting tones of the chocolate, like a baker's chocolate. Overall, it's definitely a decent brew. For someone that likes bitterness, this would actually be one that you may be more inclined to actually want to enjoy. A dryness there in the beer as well, that after you take that final sip, you get a nice big drying effect taking place. But if I had to sum it up, you know, really be that malty, bold, astringent, bitter, dark, deep, chocolate, roasty, in your face type beer. It's an Imperial. You definitely get the bite. You don't taste any of the alcohol, but you're getting the bite of it being an Imperial. And Gonzo definitely holds up for what I would kind of expect out of this one. for it to be that Imperial type porter. So there you have Gonzo. If you've had this one, let me know what you think about it. I think it comes out pretty much well for what it was supposed to do. For me, this one, I would drink a bunch of these all together, but I think it's pleasant enough that I would give this a 3.75 out of 5 on my scale as far as drinking this once in a while in between. But it's definitely a little bit different. I haven't had a beer like this at that much of a bite in a while, so definitely appreciating that with this one. Thanks again for swinging by to check out another video. If you've had this one, make sure you put a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about it. Look forward to catching you guys next time. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better come.